no idea who he was, and then I went to Florida for this tournament called South Florida Challenge, and Flash Metroid was also there.
Right.
And Flash lost to Flocker in Street Fighter. Not even Mario, we lost him in Street Fighter. And I was just amazed. I was like, who's this random guy that's hella good? And Flash afterwards, he was even mad. He was like, I think this is a conspiracy against me. Because he's lost to Flocker so many times before then already. It's pretty wild.
That's funny. Right now, Goichi and Punko are having a tough match here on the side station. Just keeping you guys up to date what's going on the side. But here we go. Itabashi versus MOV. Chun-Li with a lot of good normals to keep Zangief out, but you know, outside of lightning legs, not a lot of good multi-hitting moves. So armor from Zangief is going to be a little bit of a problem. But again, the limbs, the long range of Chun-Li.
Yeah, this matchup historically has always been a little tricky for a Geef player. Once he's close to Chun, that's really when he can exercise his power and go for his good mix-ups. But she's very good at creating space, and her walk speed certainly helps.
Yeah, hasn't really given up too much territory right now. Walked back a little bit, but you see every time he gets those anti-airs, he's able to build a little space again, but Itabashi's in. He is in, but that was a light SPD, so he couldn't get any mix-up off that.
Another crush counter with the walk-up. Air SPD. Wow, the stun. That was one combo.
And he went for another SPD. Oh yeah, he's gonna be able to confirm off of that. Jump medium kick, clipped at the top of the head, and then was able to confirm after landing.
Headbutt those fireballs. Dude, they're getting hyped for the losers bracket match over here.
Punko just took out Goichi. Looked like with an EX vanity step. Got in there. Oh, punched in the head. Oh, he just tried to walk up and catch him with a surprise SPD. Wasn't gonna combo.
Very good confirm. And now MOV with corner control. Itazan's got to find a way to fight out of this.
He tried to go for the Tundra Storm, I think. Just like that, gah!
I just think it looks cool. He's like, raises his arms up.
I don't even know which of Chun-Li's kicks it works on. Does it even work on stand heavy kick?
I have no idea. I know very little about that tool from Zangief. That was too late.
Armor
Let's
on the
go.
wake up,
Ooh,
and
another.
then guess what? Jab SPD though, so no pressure.
Good jump out there. I will headbutt those forever.
Using his head to just erase those. He doesn't have to build a gray life with that. That's why headbutting the fireballs is so important.
Man,
Trading
he's
all
trying
day.
to get that jump in, but MOV protecting himself so well. Nice dash up.
Woo! MOV snatching that round. 1-1 between these two players. Nice! He's
again.
so good at confirming off of that EX fireball because it hits double hit like that. It hits once, pushes them away, and then the second hit connects, extending the hit stuns long enough for Chun-Li to dash up and get the combo.
Man, Itazan has been trying to find a way to get close with the jump medium kick, but MOV every time has been ready with the short or another tool. Ouch. Ouch, again, the whip punishment. He responds so quickly to a miss button, and he's always ready.
Not much help left for Itabashi to...
Oh!
That was supposed to be maybe critical art or another SPD or something.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
And MOV didn't look like he was doing anything, so I think he would have fallen for it. But one hit, level 1 in a critical art. That's what you're scared of right now. Oh! Nice.
He cannot get close.
Yeah.
He's trying.
Oh, yeah, the beautiful delay throw. Meanwhile, the loser. I missed it. What happened there?
Oh, I think that there was some kind of little pop off there. He was like, get away from me.
When I see off to the side over here, it looks like that Sako is playing against Punko right now. Sako, of course, with Akuma. I saw a knowing nod from Sako and the patented FGC lean back in your chair in disgust from Punko. So I think Sako just took a round. All right, Sako getting combo into EX Team and flip. Juggle. Now he has Punko in the corner. Gets him with the frame trap. EX uppercut juggle. Oh, that's towards heavy punch into the stun. Yeah, and he should be able to finish this off. There it is. Sako taking it over. Punko. Doing play-by-play narration for you guys. And trust me, I can barely see the monitor. It's like completely sideways. I don't understand. Look, when you're young, you have a lot of metabolism and everything like that. I don't know how NuckleDu is not like freezing right now. Walking around.
He's from Florida. I don't know either. It's pretty warm in Florida. All right, next matchup on stage coming up momentarily, guys.
Yeah, that is Ponos Moke. Rashid Extraordinaire going up against MOV. Rashid, little by little, becoming one of the most feared characters in the game. If not already,
people are playing this character because I didn't really get why he was unpopular before.
Because people didn't think he could do damage, you know? Like, people thought he had low damage output. And yeah, it definitely increased a little bit here in Season 2, but people just started figuring him out better and optimizing what you needed to do with this character.
Some characters took a while. Balrog was out for a really long time. And it's not like Balrog changed when people discovered he was good. Like the V-Trigger, which pretty much has the same properties as it had from the beginning, right? But people were just like, oh, this is really good. Let me use it.
He got like a couple of extra things, especially like that crouching medium kick being a low hit all of a sudden. So he got a few things that definitely helped him out. And one of the big ones was obviously the command motion change for his for the upper. Nice right now from MOV, using the Stand Fierce as a footsie tool to try to zone Moke out as much as possible. Looks like NL has been sent up against Sako. All right, into the corner now. Moke backdashing, maybe trying to prevent MOV from jumping out of the corner. You see a lot of players actually do that these days. They kind of temper their offense once they get their opponent in the corner, because just raw jumping out of the corner has become such a...
Yeah, it's very effective. Yeah. And even if you do reset them in that situation, oftentimes you've allowed them to escape anyway.
Woo-hoo.
Very good by MOV.
MOV with a throw and then just these really careful poke. Got Moke just a little scared.
Pressure time. Wow, he backdashed everything. He was out of there. Living in the corner.
Getting dash in. Applying just little bits of pressure. Then see how he can shut down Moke like that and
that was
go
wild.
For the throw.
He fought so comfortably from the corner and he's back in the corner again.
Maybe that's part of MOV's plan now. He's like, just where I want to be.
Fighting with my back to the wall. It's working well. That was a good check. And now Moke. Wow, get off. Activation. Pressure time.
Oh, trying to catch a backdash with that stand heavy kick, but nope. Oh, hit him out of the air. And yeah, once you're in V-Trigger mode with Chun-Li, all those normals become knockdowns like that, but V-Trigger's done.
That was a sick mix-up. Another mix-up. Nice walk back.
Didn't have to spend any meter for that, so he's coming into this round with 2 bars.
MOV already has critical guard stocked.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how MOV is going to use his meter here. It's going to be a lot of EX legs.
EX fireball.
Oh, okay,
that seems
EX
to be the
bird
name.
kick. Yep,
he was baiting something there, but MOV not deterred. He went for it anyway.
It's interesting that MOV has been able to make that stand light kick still work as an anti-air so well. It is much slower now.
It's quite nerfed as an anti-air move for sure. Oh, he missed!
No, he missed it. That was supposed to go into critical art. All right, opportunity for MOV now.
He tried to go empty low, but MOV was ready. Oh!
MOV looked almost like he was like, whoops.
He's like, what? I won that?
He was
Sweet.
Like, whoops. Yes! Because I think he was going to try to chip him. I didn't see if Moke still had any V-Trigger left, because I thought he just used the tornado, didn't he? Or am I mistaken on that one?
I'm not sure. Either way, Moke took it with the low into lightning legs.
Well, NL looks like he took out Sako, so now upcoming next is Yukadon. in the battle between Japan and Southeast Asia.
Man, that set's been going on for a while, huh? The USA guys are still waiting to play.
They're going back and forth on that one. Once again, check out Daigo's manga. As I mentioned, I know FGC fans will like that manga because it's thick.
You can give Lord Daigo money twice. You give him money for the books, and you add money to the prize pool so that you can win even more money.
Exactly. That's the will to keep winning right there, man. That is the will to keep winning. Definitely check that out, though. Again, The Will to Keep Winning. It's interesting. It's very philosophical. It's like a biography, autobiography / philosophical book, you know? But
I think you guys will like it if you read it.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see how a lot of things that happened to him did affect his decisions. And, you know, he talks about, one of the interesting things that he talks about a lot in there, too, is the fact that, you know, esports and video games was just, even though everybody in Japan plays it, it's always seen as a negative. It's like, oh, you're wasting your time playing video games. And, you know, he talked about at one point in time he had to quit video games.
Yes, he did. He became like a nurse or something, right?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Because that's what his parents did, you know. And then he spent all of his time playing Mahjong. He had a time that he was able to go into maybe professional Mahjong and, like, actually win money there. But then he knew that it was, like, it's very, you know, not to be stereotypical or anything, but it's very Yakuza driven and stuff like that. And so he was like, I don't know if I want to be associated with that. And then he was dragged back into Street Fighter once 4 came out. But, you know, you can read about all the accounts of these stories in that book. It's really, really cool. See the history of Daigo from his perspective.
MOV versus Momochi. Momochi, a former Capcom Cup champion.
And Evo champion. Remember, he won in the same year, basically.
Oh, that's right.
He won a Capcom Cup and then immediately won Evo afterwards, half a year later. Or was it Evo and then Capcom Cup?
One or the other. Yeah. I forget myself.
And that was, of course, his grand finals match against Gamer B, the infamous malfunctioning controller match.
That was fun.
After Gamer B had that great match with Infiltration, the Chun-Li versus Elena match, remember that? I'm sure everyone will remember that match as soon as I say, healing!
Yeah, he was very good with that.
Oh
nice.
My god, what a whip punish!
Ooh, and in her face. If he had V-reversal available, there would have been even more for that. Now he's got a trigger. Ow.
Things are looking good for MLE right now.
It's so hard to deal with those double hitting normals.
That air Tatsu changes his jump arc a little bit. Can make those Chun-Li stand light kick anti-airs whiff a little bit.
Just
See,
like that.
Just like that, yep.
At the patience of both sides.
Oh, I heard
he tried
an
to
EX,
confirm.
yeah.
He tried to confirm, but the jab was too far away. No.
Oh, yeah, he knew that he had to go for something like that. Otherwise, it was just no time left on the clock.
The timer was certainly looming.
The problem with it is that honestly, that step overhead or fake step overhead in the low medium kick can be, quote, fuzzy guarded, quote. You know, just like there's a certain timing that you can block both of them, guaranteed.
I see.
Then you just have to be careful about fake step kick into throw. Which I think you can also add a throw into your motions and avoid everything.
Momochi's not the kind of guy that's impatient. He's not going to whiff a random uppercut or anything of that nature. Instead, he's going to really try to pick his spots like this. So the best way for MOV to defeat him is to stay ahead, always one step ahead.
Yeah, you notice that. I mean, he drains so much health right there just in one quick burst like that. So there's no reason for him not to be patient. But MOV gets to confirm in the critical art. That should be enough. It is. Oh my god. MOV is on. He's been on a tear this whole weekend as the on the team tournament. I'm trying to figure out who he lost to in the actual main tournament.
All right, looks like Mago-san is going to step up to the plate. Was looking very strong in the winner's semifinal as Karen. Karen Kanzuki.
Well, it's going to have to fight a very, very different style of Ken now, and that is Eita. Eita more willing to kind of go Hail Mary and crazy with the EX uppercuts. Not that Momochi is not capable of it, he very much is, but Eita is much more frenetic, much more kinetic, and he's going to try to make you look more pathetic. And if that's exactly what happens, you can call me prophetic.
I messed up. I made the same mistake you did. I called Eita Mago.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I do that all the time, man.
Dude, they look so alike now that Mago's been wearing glasses more often.
Oh, did Yukadon? Oh, yeah, it looks like Yukadon just beat Shanghai. I think that means that Japan team has won, yeah. So another Japan team advances.
Boo. Get him out of here. All right, round number 1. This is a game 4 of the set. You know, everyone says that this character Ken has gotten worse, but yet I find that a lot of the Ken loyalists, Momochi and Eita especially, have not bothered to change.
Yep. And that's what, I mean, that's what I like about a lot of this. Even MOV here sticking with Chun-Li like this. Doing kind of, see, you see that? Using towards medium punch to push himself out of range. I saw Sejam talk about that in one of his analysis videos. Use that towards medium punch, it pushes Chun-Li back a little bit in the corner.
That makes sense.
And then she's not in throw range anymore, and he just did that again to Eita.
Very nice.
Wow. Going for the overhead, and he's gonna pay for it with a fierce into V trigger to the face.
That was a call out.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, getting into that fireball, but then yep, get crushed for your troubles. Eita just trying to get out of there with a couple of backdashes. Intercepting the step kick, but a wake up 3-frame Tatsu from Eita. And now trying to apply some more pressure here, but getting tossed. He still has a life lead though, but you know, MLB sitting on a lot of resources. Oh my god, that didn't kill. It's so scary. Beautiful, beautiful.
Nobody wanted to press a button for a bit there.
Everyone was scared.
Final round. Fight.
Round 3. MOV has a lot of meter stock. Nice crush counter. Set up. He was ready.
Good reaction so far from MOV, going with the fishing for with the EX legs, which is safe on block. Oh boy, here we go.
Crush counter opportunity. He takes it.
Look how much damage he ended up taking. That was meterless damage. Almost stunned, but I like that MOV walked back and didn't push too hard off of that stun. So a lot of players do that, and it comes and bites them, and the back heavy kick, anti-air dash under.
Dang, MOV is killing it right now.
I'm telling you, man, this guy has just been botting everybody here in this team tournament.
Now we have Mago-san stepping up to the plate. And MOV's looking for an OCV here.
I remember Mago, when we started the day with this team tournament, Mago OCV'd, I think it was Team Europe, if I'm not mistaken.
Was that an OCV, or was it he got like 3 wins and then they tried to come back?
I think he OCV'd. I think he got the whole thing. Yeah.
Wow. No surprise here on the matchup. It's going to be Chun versus Karen.
Mondo should not walk away from his station, because now I can fiddle with this and change all the displays.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Round number 1.
Round 1.
This is like the old days, James. This is what the stream used to be like.
Chill.
Sit wherever you feel like sitting.
Relax.
Ooh. Both these characters are all about footsies and poking. Move just out of range, make the opponent whiff, and then take your time.
Stabbing with that towards medium punch.
Ooh.
Mago losing a ton of life right now. Is MOV going to be able to OCV a Japan team?
Wow, right now his footsies are superior.
Yeah, see, that time he did the towards medium punch, pushed himself out of range, and Mago recognized it and said, oh, I'm not falling for that bait. And so MOV took a step and threw himself. Or I should say, he got the throw himself. He didn't throw himself.
That would be awesome.
That would be pretty impressive, yeah.
It's like one of those super turbo bugs. Like Guile just throwing nothing. Threw himself. Backed out of there immediately when he saw a jump starting up. Did not want to be there for it. Crush counter, HP.
How much meter is he going to spend for this? None.
Nothing.
There's that.
Wow.
Apparently that's an option select. It's like the jump throw OS, except you cancel your pre-jump frames into the EX legs.
I see.
And there it is, MOV, oh my God, wow. OCVing Team Japan 1, Team Japan 2 with the domination.
Body montage. That's like 2 body montages we've seen in this top 4 so far.